No longer is New York State the Empire State. New York State is now the evil Empire State. In New York State, you now have thought police, thanks to Andrew Cuomo and his tyrannical state Supreme Court judges. Because of their tyrannical rulings, which now force a farm, a Christian farm named Liberty Farms, forcing them to host weddings for gays, lesbians, homosexuals on their own private property. Because of this, now New York State is the ugly, evil Empire State, because they're dictating now what people can do on their own private property. It's a shame, and a shame it is, that in America we don't have freedom of speech, we don't have freedom of expression. When you elect Democrats in office, you can expect tyranny every time. Any kind of politician who wants eminent domain, who believes government should have the rights over our own private property, you know that person is a liberal, radical nut job, whoever it is. That's why I like Ted Cruz for president. But right now you have politicians who want to dictate to you how much lighting you can have, how much garbage you can actually give out. They want to monitor your excretions, your poop now. They want to monitor what you eat. They want to monitor your sleep. They want to monitor every aspect of our lives. That's tyranny, folks. And America was started to eradicate tyranny. It's a land where people can have economic freedom, social freedom, so they can do with their own property what they want to do with it. That's a liberty that we have in America. But when you elect socialist Democrats, you don't have that luxury. They will make you powerless and penniless. They'll keep you dependent on government, and they'll use their power to force their agenda on the American people. And I want you to know, folks, that New York State, in California, and these other states are being taken over by these radical socialist philosophies. And when you go to school, folks, when you go to school, college students, you need to remember that you are right now, when you elect a Democrat, you're losing your constitutional freedoms. You no longer have the independence that your forefathers had. You're going to lose them every time you elect a socialist. They're going to promise you all these wonderful things, but those things are lies. They're going to cost you more at the end. So right now, Andrew Cuomo, you need to step down out of office. You are a disgrace to your profession, and you have violated the Constitution of the United States. And this is an injustice that you're inflicting on the people of New York. Your high taxes and your thought police tactics are going to run people out of your state. You're not worth the governorship that you hold right now, and you need to step down now. It's no wonder that even the Democrats didn't want you to even run for office and presidency, because you're so radical. You can't force a person to participate in a gay wedding, no matter how much you try. Andrew Cuomo and the rest of you liberals, you cannot force a person to celebrate something that they don't want to celebrate. You're being a tyrant. You're being a tyrant. You're being a worthless tyrant. A number of people do not agree with gay marriage. Many of us believe it's unnatural, it's not normal. No matter how much you try to make something normal that's abnormal, it's going to be abnormal. You can try all you want to, but you cannot force a person to think a certain way, because you're being a tyrant. I'll let you think the way you want to think, but you will not punish people because they think differently than you do. You're being a tyrant. You're being a cult leader, punishing people. Oh, you gotta think this way. You gotta walk like this, talk like this. You're a bunch of cyborgs and robots or something. This is America. Get with it. Not everyone believes in gay marriage. Not everyone believes that the butt was made as a sexual thing of pleasure. Doo-doo comes out of it. Fresh, stinky doo-doo. All right? So get with the program here. People have the right to believe what they want to believe. If you want to believe that you can have sex with apes and monkeys and dogs and frogs and cats and sheep, or two men together. This is America. Think that way if you want to. But don't punish those who don't believe in it. Don't try to attack people who believe that marriage is between a man and a woman and they can do with their private property what they want to do with it. You cannot force people into your form of false doctrine. And you know it's wrong because you wouldn't be trying to push this agenda down people's throats. You're trying to normalize something that's abnormal, and you're proving the point that you're just trying to shove it down people's throats. And that's why New York is now the evil empire, because it's evil to force people to do something against their will, against their God-given conscience. And I don't care how you think about it. I don't care how you feel about it. You're wrong, Andrew Cuomo. You're wrong, state Supreme Court justices. You are wrong. And you will be held accountable one day, if not in the court of this earth, in a court that's higher than man's laws. And you'll have to answer for it too, with how you're leading kids astray. But you're misusing your power, you're misusing your influence, and you will suffer for it. If not here on earth, for in eternity. If you don't like that, then tough. Grow up.